how to use chopsticks efficiently. And hi guys, so I just wanted to help you guys be better chopstick users, not necessarily saying that there's like a correct way, but there's always ways to improve. And that's basically what I'm going to show you, just so that if you guys do have bad habits or you just don't know where to start, I will be able to help you guys with that. Then let's begin. So as you guys all know, this is the simple set of chopsticks. So this is just an example of efficient chopstick use happening, and now we will move on into a step-by-step process of how you would actually hold the chopstick in your hand. We want to first begin by holding the bottom chopstick. Essentially, you want to caress the bottom with your thumb, and there should be like a U shape happening. And for even more stability, you want to place that chopstick between your third and fourth fingers, so it's resting between the two. Now we'll move on to the top chopstick. You can basically imagine the top chopstick being something like a pen or pencil, whatever you use to write, and just grasp it as you would with those objects. And essentially that's what the top chopstick is like. You just hold it like a pencil. And so now that you've gotten the both top and bottom, you can now put it together. And the reason why I separated it from the beginning was just to give you an overview and a better representation of how each individual one was working in the whole scheme of everything. So now you want to put it together, and you can either do that by holding both of the sticks at the same time, or if you are just learning how to do this, you can do it as we did before by placing one stick at a time, and that might be a little bit easier just to understand where exactly everything is going rather than just having everything at once in your face. And now I have this poster. It's just another way for you guys to understand how this works exactly. Another visualization that might contribute to your understanding of how a chopstick works. And this also goes through a step-by-step process. It gives you a diagram. If the videos haven't been really helping, this is just another alternative supplement so that you guys get a good understanding how to use it efficiently. If you want more practice though, and you're not quite getting the up and down motion on the first top chopstick, a trick is to actually place a rubber band around the two chopsticks and wrap it together so it's firm, but it still provides flexibility so that you can go up and down still. And this just forces your fingers to go in that same motion. And once you get the hang of that, you can be a pro chopstick user. And afterwards, you'll never have to go back to that. But also, if you don't want to do the DIY style, you can always go to any supermarket. They should have training chopsticks for you to use, which are basically the same method, except the entire thing is connected at the end instead of you having to wrap around something. We'll start moving into what would be poor efficiency in chopstick handling, and this is especially apparent when you start crossing and everything just, you can't grab anything with that kind of motion, so that's why we would say that's just not the best way to hold a chopstick. This is a good way to point out that you should always only move the very top chopstick and make sure that the bottom chopstick is always stationary, and then you won't have that problem. So you may need a little bit more practice getting a good handle of where everything should be in your hand, how it feels, and I think that's why training chopsticks are a good way to speed that process up. And so this way you'll just never have to cross the chopsticks, and you'll be eating like a pro with them. Now go out and use those chopsticks. Thanks for watching, everyone.